the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner. This is the player card. Here are a player's motivations. How well your team aligns with each player's motivation. This player's development trait is hidden. This is the development trait. This is the abilities tab. Here you can View your team's saved snapshots. Quickly review the league's top performers and the current week schedule from the League tab. Or meeting your season goal comes with higher rewards, but also
today.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway here on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. To throw quickly, here's Mariota. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jamario Davis. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Following the interception here, Mariota. That'll be taken in by Demir Bird. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
56, the mic, boys. 56. Check 56.
They'll run with Patterson. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. They lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Now a man who did his collegiate punting just a couple hours from here in Clemson in South Carolina, Bradley Pinion to kick. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Jameis to throw it. Over the middle, into the hands of Michael Thomas. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
Mariota's throw into the hands of Pitts here. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Mariota. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw Mariota. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Mariota to throw it. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Tyler Algier with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Falcons take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From just shy of midfield, Winston buying time to his left. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 28. Working out of the gun, Winston. Flush to his right. This one taken in by Olave. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now, Charles, we take a peek there at their recent draft class, and this definitely a year where they had a chance to greatly improve this team.
And you've got to take advantage when you have this type of an opportunity. 2 first-round picks. You better scout them well and hit on those selections.
That's Olave bringing in another one. Touchdown! Chris Olave with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Saints are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Although it's more commonplace now than at any other time in the NFL, it's still tough to think about throwing a rookie quarterback right into the fire week 1. But guess what? He handled the fire awfully well and threw his first touchdown pass.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And he starts his new year off on the right foot as well, as this kick is good. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was Chris Olave who finished things off with a touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams trying to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
1st and 10, it's Patterson. And he's got room. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. He sets to fire deep. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Mariota dumps this one off to Algier. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. let their fullback try and push the pile. And he is going to have a Falcons first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. A right side run with Patterson. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Touchdown, Falcons! Demir Bird, 35 yards. And the Falcons have moved out in front. Coup for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. So that with an 8-play drive, it spans 75 yards. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Coup to kick off. This one fielded at the 5. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27. They made no bones about it. They wanted to throw this rookie right into the fire, see what he could do. He shows what he can do there.
And you have to really put the time and effort in, because playing a receiver in the NFL is a difficult task. And for a rookie, all that you have to learn to get on the same page with your quarterback, that's excellent coaching. And how about how he's picked things up?
Picking things up in a big way with a big play in his NFL debut. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Winston from the gun on 3rd down. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Fourth down, Winston. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And he is going to have the Saints first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. From the red zone now, Winston. And oh, Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Brian Poole. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. 1st and 10 now for the Falcons, and Mariota at their own 13. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Now Mariota. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Throwing again, Winston on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown at his NFL debut. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing, Mariota. That's to the speedster, Olamide Zaccheaus. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on them.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
56 is Mike. 56 is Mike.
Another try after the first down sack. Mariota. Zaccheaus here hauling it in. They'll give him 4 yards there. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Working out of the gun. Mariota. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. We'll call that a 41-yard punt. The net a little greater, though, following a loss on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
On 3rd down, Winston. Open man is Michael Thomas. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Winston now to throw on 1st down. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Jameis again. Olave holds it in. And to the 49-yard line, but no further, and obviously he is well short of the 1st. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. Cordero Patterson deep for Atlanta. $35 yards that time on the punt. And it will be Falcon football. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now Mariota. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Mariota. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Mariota now. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. And oh, he coughed it up.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. A first down throw for Mariota. Rolling to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Toss left side, Patterson. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 46 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. On 1st and goal, they'll try the option left. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Marcus Mariota keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Falcons have broken our tie. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taking it about the 1. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Jameis now on 1st down. The pass caught by Olave. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Winston. And he's got the hook up to Landry. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Winston to give. It's Kamara. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 12 yards there. Good for a Saints 1st down. Again, it's Kamara. And some room to roam now. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. A 10th carry for Kamara. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The former ASU Sun Devil, Eno Benjamin with it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Eno Benjamin taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Saints are an extra point away from evening this one up. What's good on the extra point? And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. Straight ahead, Patterson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta. They go play action. Mariota. That'll be caught downfield by Bird. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. 82 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Dancing, and Winston lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Falcons are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Give to Patterson, running to the right. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Mariota on 3rd and 2. And this is going to be incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Yeah, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. run it again with Kamara. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. They're just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Winston now from the 50. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
And he'll complete this one to Patterson. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd and 1, here's Mariota. Forced out to his left. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, Mariota. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mariota. And he lost the football. The Saints say they have it, and they do. Boy, ball security a problem for him so far. 2 first-half fumbles. The first one they were able to keep. This one, a turnover.
And they've got to determine what is causing these turnovers. Is it extra effort, trying to get extra yardage? Sometimes you just have to take what you can get and just take care of the ball.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun 2nd half, because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the 2nd half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
On 1st and 10, Winston. That is hauled in by... Yard line, just shy of the 20. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They go play action. Winston. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal. Kamara. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. Again, Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Saints have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Lutz with the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. From out of his end zone, it's Avery Williams. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football.
It's just been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. And now they're in the hurry-up. After the sack on 1st down, Winston. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up.
Touchdown, Saints! 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston. And the Saints go up by 2 touchdowns. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is Mariota. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Now Winston. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. Following the interception here, Mariota. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On second, here's Algier. And he's got some space here. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run here with Algier. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. On play action, Mariota. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Anthony Fertzer, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Falcons have cut it back within a score. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A give to Kamara running right. Taken down at the 47-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. And that is incomplete. Ryan Poole that time there to get a hand on it. Winston to the sideline here on 4th down, and Will Lutz gets set for a New Orleans field goal try. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Throws right back to London, complete again. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Mariota. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First down, Mariota. Right back to Pitts again. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
One of the most hyped, talked about prospects to enter the league at tight end. Kyle Pitts certainly delivered and probably exceeded expectations as a rookie.
Hit 1,000 yards and ranked third among tight ends and second among all rookies in receiving. Sky, absolutely the limit for this young man. A nice pickup there for a first down.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Mariota. And the ball is knocked out. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 14. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Algier with another carry. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 72 yards on the ground for him so far. Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Kentavious Street. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Koo knocks this one through the post. And this is back down to a 7-point game.
Our field goal is going to be enough because, as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way? Fields it right around the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone. And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out. Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Got an open man. It's Olave. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Kamara try the right side. And he'll get it inside the 35. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, Winston. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Winston. Thomas brings it in. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 18. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Winston escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Winston. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jameis Winston with his 4th touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Saints get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told.
And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Mariota now to throw on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Now Mariota. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Throwing is Mariota. Setting up the screen, here's Algier. Nifty move. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. To throw, Mariota. Throw left side here, hauled in by the tight end, Ferkser. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. Mariota to throw it. And oh, what a catch! And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Throwing, Mariota. And he wisely will throw that one away. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because 2nd down.
This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Falcons have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Winston to give. It's Kamara. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Again, it's Kamara. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 6. Jameis to throw it. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. The Saints on third down. They've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This will be 3rd and 6. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 24-yard line. To throw, Winston. Olave holds it in. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Had the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Again, it's Winston. And he rifles it complete, caught by Landry. Touchdown! Jarvis Landry, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. And that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mariota. He's got the tight end Ferkser right side complete. That one a first down pickup of 8. Mariota now. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
To throw again on 2nd down. Winston, and it's caught. Touchdown, Saints. Michael Thomas from 8 yards out. And the Saints are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Mariota. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Mariota. Pass complete to Bird out right here. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Mariota. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard. That underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Mariota's throw caught by Bird here. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a throw here to his running back. And he those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them, go with the screen, and they're able to get the first down.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Mariota again. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop the throw. It's complete to Williams. Touchdown, Falcons. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped. Yeah,
if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Extra point by Crew, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This one fielded at the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. To throw is Winston. And incomplete on the deep ball. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Winston. Steps away to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Lorenzo Carter in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough, but man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player, you have to know the situation.
On 2nd down and 4, Winston. gain on the play, and it'll bring up third. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on third down. Here's Winston. They'll set up the screen for Eno Benjamin. Touchdown! Eno Benjamin. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Saints have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. On the run is Benjamin. Grady Jarrett with the tackle. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run again with Benjamin. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. A give to the fullback on the dive. And they're going to get him down shy of the first at about the 13-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. Mariota on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll look to throw here. Being chased out left. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw is Mariota. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Now Landry. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Winston here to throw. This one taken in by Olave. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season. Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for New Orleans, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head home next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
These players are on the last year of their contract. Reese